Well, hello everybody. This is Red Knight from Japan. I thought that would be a great way to open tonight. Since I'm filling in for Ricky, he's got some family things he has to do, and I very nicely volunteered to fill in for him tonight. Hello, Almosa and Love Ace. I forgot what your name was, but Peter O. Hello, this is Red Knight from Japan. Peter, how are you doing? Did I sound like him? Should I sing the frog song? Or dab, dabba, dabba, dabba? Hey, well, how are you? Uh, Tonight we're going to just get ready for the derby, close the last derby, which I haven't done yet, and yoga. Okay, sorry about that. Uh, yeah, well, my could change my voice, make it really deep or something. Do I sound like, oh, I can't roll my R's. Darn, dead giveaway. You found me out. I can't do the R's. Okay, back to my farm. Little girl says she wants some soybeans. Can I give her any? Nah, that put me too low, so she can go away. I like to get these visitors out of the way first. So, no, axes. I'm lucky I have axes after all that help event that we all just did. Okay, as you guys all know, we're going to have a special summer derby. We'll go over that, things to do there. And right now I'm going to go and close out the derby. I believe my team finished in first. Sweated it there for a little while because some of the guys had such long tasks, such timely tasks, but they pulled it out. I have got the best team in the all of heyday. I do almost. I've got the best team, and I'm gonna get two purple pink vouchers for planks, which used well. My thumbnail's got 4 pairs of shoes on it, and I forgot to ask Ricky which pair I was supposed to wear. I'll leave the pink ones for you, Ricky. So, talking about the derby here, 4 planks and 4 boats is what I'm getting for my reward. I'm going to claim those, and I always start in the back first. Oh, 8 boats. Let's go. Let's go. Those are so hard for me to get. So I'm going to get the, I don't go for the little decos too much. I'm not a deco person like Ricky is. Ricky, didn't you show up in blue? Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. I'm going to choose the planks here. And what does this guy say here? Faster crops. Oh, I already have 2 of those, so I'm not going to go for that. I don't need the nails. I'm going to let the puzzle pieces come through boats. And this, I'm going to get the honey. I always need honey. I'm not calling anybody honey. But you know, I have to say though, hello Gizmo, everybody else. Since, you know, Ricky usually kind of flirts with the girls. Don't worry, girls. You're safe from me. But look out, boys. Here I come. So we get some axes. Or I don't want that deco. What is it, a kitty potty with TP? Is that what that is? The sandbox? All right, I'll go ahead and take those and give them away to somebody in my hood. There, I got all my prizes claimed. And the end of this derby. And up's coming that summer derby. Let's take a look at that as soon as this is done closing. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Peter, but you've never met her. Okay. Closing this all out. I don't bother with the numbers, the placing in the on the Champions League board. We're just so far down, and you'd almost have to start out day 1 to be in the top numbers. So we just play to win, and that's it. I don't care. We don't care about placement. Okay, let's go over here and talk about the next derby. As you all can see, it's the summer derby. There's going to be the special beach decoration. Oh, they're not showing it here. That's the beach sign. It's got like the red life ring with it. That's what that is. We get special rewards in the top 3. Increased chance to win barn and silo upgrade materials, which we seem to be having a nice number of those. But our tasks are going to be fishing, hamburger, apple juice, vanilla ice cream, tomato juice, strawberry, fruity de mar, pizza, and quesadilla. Oh, now they're going to say they'll go up to 400 points. On Facebook, they didn't say that they would be going up to 400 points, or I overlooked that. So good luck, everybody, and have fun. That's from Heyday. So we're going to talk about what some of those tasks can entail. You're close to Rude now. Way to go, Wilma. Okay, these can include some of the combo tasks, like the angler combo task, which is 50 pounds, 60 pounds of fish, 14 blue hats, and 11 blackberry muffins. I'm telling you this, so if you want to load your machines up now while you're watching this, then you'll be one step ahead on the derby. Hi, Suze, how are you? Day trip combo, which is again 60 pounds of fish, 16 truckloads, and 15 hot dogs. The market combo is strawberries for 150, goat milk 31, town visitors for 13. The sweets combo, which I seem to get that 2 times every derby, strawberries 150, toffee 9, vanilla ice cream 7. The vegan combo, tofu dog, 8 tofu dogs, 7 chili popcorn, and 9 tomato juice. Hello, Rowdy, how are you? And then on the warm combo, it's 7 vanilla ice cream. Hope you guys are making a note. 10 red berry cakes and 11 shirts. So there'll be quesadillas, fruity de mar, also, so you guys can start stocking up and getting all of your resources built up for these as well. And that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be stocking up for them. And none of these tasks are calling for honey toast. So let's see. Lots of preparing. Yes, there is. Hello, Bradders. How are you, dear? Okay. So what do I need my sandwich bar for? Nothing for the derby. I'm going to go ahead and collect my honey toast. And it's not calling for any of these things. So I'm going to save my resources for something else. We won't need the coffee kiosk. And will we be needing tea the tea factory tea maker? What do we call this baby? There we go, the tea stand. Nope, I don't see anything on that. But here's one thing. I'll go ahead and put in my 7 vanilla ice cream right now. And that will be ready to go. I'm going to put in 2 extra. And the quesadillas call for cheese rather than you're stocking for yogurt's stocking for vanilla ice cream, hamburgers, tomato juice. I don't mind doing the 150 strawberries, but I sure do mind doing 300. I will plant those tonight, and they'll be ready in 8 hours if I get that task. Just my luck, I'll get it later in the week. So Rowdy likes to stack. I do too, Rowdy. I like to get my tasks all done with and start restocking my barn and try to go after more XP. I'm not sure where Ricky is on XP, but I got to catch up to him. I got to pass him up. Rather than I both want to pass him up. Okay, let's I'm gonna go ahead and fill up with bread for the sandwiches, for the hamburgers. I don't know how it is that I can never keep enough bread. And the cakes, okay, it's a red cake is one of them, right or wrong? Red berry cake 10, vanilla ice cream, cotton shirts. Ugh. Hello, Evan. How are you? Red berry cakes. Here we go. Do I have everything? Yes. I actually had this barn filled to the max this morning. How about pies? Do we need any pies for these tasks, everybody? I don't see pies on there. But you know those boats, they'll be asking for pies. If they even have boats in this. The last 400 point derby that we had, we didn't get boats except at the 320 mark. Rowdy is stacking for hamburgers, vanilla ice cream, tomato and apple juice, the angler combo, warm combo, and the sweets combo. We're playing one of the prizes in the top three is for that beach sign that has the red and white stripe life ring with it. That's one of the prizes. Or did I read it wrong? Knowing my eyes, I probably was deceived by what I saw, because I sure didn't see the 400 points when I read that earlier. Scroll down more, right? Hello, Carrie. Frankie, how are you? Going to need, I'm not too worried about my sugar because I got dear old Ernest in there making sugar. There he comes around the barn now. You know, I told you guys all that I have a new computer. Well, you won't believe me, but it crashed 3 times on me today. So it's a little bit late getting set up for streaming tonight because I had tech support inside my computer trying to figure out why it was crashing. But they assured me that it's fixed now and I shouldn't have any more issues. Guess you always have a few bugs on a new computer. We got to have some cotton shirts, and I just hope. Oh, looky there. Can you hear me okay? Okay, my OBS shows that sound is on here now. That was really weird. Okay, I think we're all set. Thanks, Carrie. Okay, let's keep going here. We're collecting a few items. And we have fish sandwiches on our little chart. My mic is still working. I have to keep an eye on that, see why it happened. But you know what is great? It's my CPU usage. It is, oh, you heard the sound. My mic did fall on the floor while I was I switched USB ports on. It's what I did. No, there won't be game sound. Just me talking. And do we need anything? Any juices for this? Tomato juice, nope. Tomato juice and apple juice. I can fill those up if I have the tomatoes. Not too sure which task. Is it just straight tomatoes or is it one of the basket task? Oh, yep, vegan combo. Okay, filling up all these machines, folks. We got the cheese. The one thing that I need to fill everything up is eggs. I'm almost out of eggs, I think. Yes, Ricky, I'm using OBS. I had an issue with the computer. 3 times a day it crashed on me, so just about an hour before I was due to come online, it crashed on me. So I get on the phone with the tech support, and they went through the computer running tests and everything, and fixed a couple of things, and then they said that it was working okay. Hello, Blossom. How are you, my dear? So if everybody can hear me all right, I hope it's not too loud as well. Nope, it said okay. Ricky, if you got time to watch, why didn't you do this instead of me? I'm totally unprepared because the last hour I was spending with the Dell techs on this computer. I've never had it happen before, Gizmo, but this is like an almost new release. It's a Gen 8 i7, so we can expect some bugs, I guess. But I finished collecting or loading up the machines. I'm going to make ahead some don't want to collect my fish. I'm going to go ahead and collect the fish and make some hamburgers. I think I got more than what I want in inventory. I only keep like 20 to 25 items. Blossom's hungry. Just before I started this, a couple of days back, my husband and I had steak for dinner, and he likes porterhouse steak, which has a bone in it, so we put the bone away for the dog, and I gave it to her tonight. So she's just driving me crazy chewing on that bone back there and wanting to go get more water all the time. So you're going to try to do hehehe. Oh, Carrie, that is great. I don't have the barn space to hoard, Gizmo. When I hit reach 12,000, I'll hoard, but by the time I reach 12,000, I'll probably have 1,200 different products you have to make, so win some, lose some. Alright, I'm going to go to town. Or did I spin my wheel today? I didn't spin. Let's go. I've been busy trying to keep everything set. Just what I need is watermelon juice. All right, going downtown. Do you suppose we'll ever have the opportunity to name our town? I'd like to name my town. I'd like to give it a name. I'm going to collect a few things here. Hello, Axel and I'm glad to have you back too. Are you feeling much better? I'm not watching the chat too much, so I'm going to leave that up to Gizmo and Frankie and the mods to take care of. They're experienced enough at the game that they can answer any questions that anybody has. I'm almost at the point where I can finish upgrading my buildings, and I only have the coin side. Did you hear the derby type changed? Now it'll be a picnic derby. It isn't April Fool's, Ricky. Did anybody hear that? Or is Ricky just feeding us the line here? Summer derby. Oh no, we never trust Ricky with modding. You know what though? He could get banned, couldn't he? I wouldn't do that to him. Ricky, are you wearing the pink shoes, by the way? You never did tell me. Ricky's full of Kit Kats. I wish I had a Kit Kat right now. My daughter made some kind of like a, I forgot what she called them, kind of like a moon pie. She made them from scratch, and it was just too rich for me to eat. I have to tell you all, they went to New Hampshire on vacation, my daughter and the grandkids, so there was like 7 of them that went. 4 rode in the SUV and 3 rode in a Civic. So the Civic, they got separated, and the Civic got trapped on a bridge, and there was a police chase going on, and that guy that was in the runaway car came within inches of their car. My son-in-law yelled to the girls, "Hold on, he's going to hit us." And they were on the side right next to the rail, and he said he had visions of going into the river, whatever was underneath them. He said he had visions of that, and as the car passed, they just rocked, and the girls were just screaming, and they had quite an exciting time over that. Oh, looky, I've got some puzzle pieces. This is all I have left, is the brown elephant calf. Is that all I have, is one piece? Yes, it is. Let's feed these little hungry boogers. Come on, guys. Where are you all? I think I got this set up wrong, that my little animals get trapped in there. See, he's trapped. Stumpy, come on out. I might have to move the hay bales or something to get Stumpy out of there. You can get out now. There you go. And then my hippos, which we named the last hippo baby last night. Wiki Wiki. I didn't name any of my animals after Ricky. I thought everyone else was abusing his name, so I spared him that. I'm trying to fill in for Ricky. I'm not doing such a good job of it, but you guys just all bear with me. The last hour before I came on kind of unsettled me and left me a little confused about where I was going, because I didn't have time to put it all together. Okay, let's assign some of these people. I do everybody. I don't send anybody away unless somebody in my hood needs that visitor, then I will send them away. but no one needs any of them right now, so we'll just load them all up. I'm greedy. I like going for all those XPs they give and all the coins they give me. And I need to get that XP. I've got to catch Ricky or pass him up. Well, thank you, Carrie. I'm glad we do inspire you. I was watching your videos earlier today, Carrie. I think I'm subbed, but on this new computer, I am going to have to take notifications off a lot of the people I'm subbed to because they really pop up on this window. I guess I can turn off notifications somewhere else, but then I'd miss everybody else's. So I'll go through my list tomorrow if I have a chance and turn off some of the people that I'm subscribed to, turn off their notifications, just keep the main ones. Uh-oh. No place for him to go. And he needs the gift shop. Alright, fill them up. Feed them. There goes all my resources again. Now this is where you get the big XP, is in the cinema, usually. What is she giving me? 373. That's not good. Chocolate bar. Come on, add them up here, buddy. 730. Oh, so Carrie, you're going to go live. Carrie, why don't you post your link in the Discord general for all these people in here that are on Discord and want to join you. I got almost half of my neighborhood in Discord now. Got to get the other half in there. Heck with Facebook. Did you see where the Facebook stock plummeted the other day? He must be doing something wrong. I've had so many friends who food yummy. I've had a lot of friends that's been in the Facebook jail for their views on certain issues, and if you follow me on Facebook you will see I'm kind of political. I like my politics. And I've got all these guys taken care of here. Oh, today I did go see Maggie. I have to tell you that Lynn has gotten me interested in Maggie. Looked at her book and it was just so full of the stamps and everything. So I thought, well, maybe I should do it too. So here's what I'm talking about, what Lynn has in her collection book. She's got so many of these little stamps, I guess we call them, filled in. I was a little bit jealous when I saw that. So then I thought, well, maybe I should, yeah, Lynn, you. So I thought maybe that I should go back and start collecting a few of them too. I don't know where we go to once we get the book filled. He sold a lot of stock before the crash. I don't know. But no, actually it didn't cost a lot to get the to build my new house today. It took like one of the things was 75% discount with I guess it's been up here before, but it only took like 2 green vouchers and maybe 2 pink or something like that, and Anyway, I changed my house. I like that. I think it screams country. I like the country looks. Being an old country girl myself, uh, I like it. And a lot of things when you're as a you know farm girl, when you're younger, there's a lot of things you just don't like. Like some of the vegetables in the garden, you don't like them, but as you get away from that and start growing older, you find you like those things after all. You need the red barn look to complete your house. Wow. Anyway, I'll tell you a little story about life on the farm. Uh, every morning, most farmers, they, would have fresh milk. And they'd go out and milk a cow or two and have fresh milk for the whole family. And it was really hot on the farm. Not very many people had air conditioning. And my family only had one fan. And Mommy and Daddy would use that at night, so my sisters and I would have to sleep with the windows all wide open. Many times when my dad would go out to milk the cows early in the morning, he would stop at the water pump. We didn't have indoor plumbing, by the way. We had a water pump, and you had to prime that old thing and pump the handle up and down. Yeah, I go way back, folks. Pump the handle up and down to get water to come out. And then he was quite noisy at 5 a.m. in the morning. He was very noisy going out to do that. And a lot of times when he'd fill up water, and you have to take water to the barn because you're going to wash the cow's udders off before you start milking. So he'd be filling up his bucket, and a lot of times he'd wake us up and everything. But then he'd like dip his hand in that water and, like flick it on to us girls sleeping, and we'd yell and scream and that kind of thing. But one night, before I went to bed, I thought, I'm going to get him. And he always woke me up every morning when he was out there priming that pump. So I thought, I'm going to get him. So I put a glass of water within hand's reach of when he come walking by with that. And I was like peeking up the window and everything. So I saw him coming, and I had that glass in hand. And about the same time he flicked the water on me, I threw that glass in his face, glass of water in his face. And he laughed about that. I could hear him laughing practically all the way to the barn, and I could hear him saying, "You better look out, girl, I'm going to get you." And my dad was quite the practical joker. But in preparing for milking, they would, of course, tie the cow up or something and wash her up, and then they would go ahead and milk the cow. But in the evenings, because my daddy would be out in the fields, my mama would be the one to milk the cows. And of course I had to learn how to milk as well. And I would, on Friday nights, I would milk the cows because I wanted to go to the football game. And it was like buttering her up. This little pun there, because you get your butter from the cows. But a lot of people don't really know where butter comes from. When Mom would collect the milk, they put it in the refrigerator, and cream actually rises to the top of the jug of milk. And then my mom would very carefully scoop that off and collect that in another container. And then every Saturday morning I would have to churn. And in case you don't know, hope I don't freeze up here, this is what the churn would look like. Yeah, buttering her up. There, I remember the first old churn was churn number 1 there. And then that was like a keg, that first old churn. It was like wood, and as you can see, the outside's getting rusty, and that thing fell apart, so Mama buys churn number 2. And then that eventually wore out, so the last churn I remember was churn number 3. And if you look at the paddle there on churn number 3, it's like a X at the bottom of the paddle, then it's got the round dowel handle. Well, that broke on me one time when I was churning. It was like, hip hip hooray, I don't have to churn anymore. Not true. Come the next churning time, there Daddy had made a new paddle. Yeah, well, these were not my actual churns. These are just duplications of what we had. I really had to search the internet high and low for those too. But anyway, that's pretty much what the churns look like. And my daddy always made the paddle, you could call it, that you churned with. And collect that cream, and like I say, then you place it in the churn and beat it into butter. It took about 45 minutes to an hour to do that. Whereas if we didn't even have an electric mixer, if they had just taken an electric mixer, we could have made that cream turn to butter really quick. But after the churning would be done, then there would be like a milky residue left in the bottom of the churn, and that was buttermilk. So that's where buttermilk came from as well. So the cream of the milk would actually, you get two products out of it. On the farm, we didn't turn any of it into like yogurt or anything like that. We were basically simple, good old butter and milk. And that's pretty much the story of how butter came about at my house. But it's really kind of funny how quickly these things have become a lost art. I know when you're making if you're making cream at home, or making whipped cream, you got to really watch it very close because it can very easily turn into butter. Oh, you do love buttermilk? I like sometimes I make my own ranch dressing from buttermilk and mayo. I don't use the Hidden Valley packet unless I'm in a hurry. I usually make my own seasonings for it. But anyway, it's a lot of fun times on the farm. A lot of good memories. So excellent, you did it on a field trip. You've made paper before, Lynn? How did you do that? You know, it's really kind of lucky in a way that we didn't get like food poisoning and stuff living on the farm, because my mom would actually set fresh milk out on the countertop to turn into what she called clabbered milk. And I think she'd put like baking soda or something in to make it turn into the milk quicker. Yeah, and then she'd use it to make biscuits and cornbread with. I'd probably really enjoy watching the Townsends. What is the Townsends? 18th century America. Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying I lived in the 18th century America? Fried chicken. I've never tried that almost. Marinating in buttermilk. Put scraps of paper. Oh, your paper mache is what you're making, right, Lynn? Carrie? You gotta switch that around. Put Carrie in front of the lady Lynn. That's like making paper mache. I tried that. I've tried so many different things. I'm kind of a person that I gotta try everything. You show me something that you've made, and I'm gonna try it. Like the card I made for Ricky's birthday. I first saw that on television on Shark Tank, and the two guys were presenting this to get help with the financing, and they showed the pop-up cards. And so I go on the internet and I look at them and I thought, I'd like to make one for myself for Heyday. Let me switch this back up to my Heyday here. And I thought that I would like to try one to use for my intro on Heyday. Well, the kids got it, and a part of it fell on the floor, and they kind of chewed it up. And I was going to convert that into Ricky's card, but I had to make him a new one, and his was kind of a rush job when I had to do it. Does anyone love Indian food? We tried it once and we didn't care for it. Of course, we didn't know how to order the Indian food. I'm sipping on iced tea here while we're playing. Someone needs... Yeah, you're right, Gizmo. A lot of it is vegetarian. But let's get back to the farm here. I hope you all enjoyed my little story about my dad and the water and the cows and the butter. Yeah, I probably don't know how to order it, Gizmo. Uh, I've been trying to persuade a husband to go out, let's go out and eat Thai food. And he's like, but we don't know what to order. Um, we like going out from Mexican, Italian. Uh, I'm not thinking, I can't think of what else. Shrimp is good marinated in butter. Buttermilk. I have to try that sometime. I went to the store today and I do happen to have buttermilk in my fridge right now. But now living in the city, you don't get all the good things like you don't get eggs from open range chickens here in the city. Unless you drive out somewhere to someone's farm, then you could get it. Eating with Indian people and they taught you how to eat it. I like a lot of different things. Greek food, now I make a lot of Greek food. Uh, Greek Tuscany style. Yeah. Let's take care of some things. Here we got the cakes all in there baking. And the barn still is not full. And let's see, I think I can fill it up. Nope, I need to get some oars here so I can. Oh, here we go. Okay. I know I put animal food in my feed mills and Rose collected it for me. I didn't think she was supposed to collect what you put in, but she did. Get those guys here. I want to try and fill up this barn. So I can stack more stuff. I don't think they really have an awful lot left to stack. Is what better? Oh, Carrie. Yeah, because I was wanting to call you Lynn. And we already have one Lynn in here. I guess Ricky left us, huh? We have only 20 people watching. I was hoping to have as many as Ricky has. Looks like I didn't steal his audience after all. I'm going to sell some dynamite here after I get my barn overstocked. Just at 73. I shouldn't have fed my town people. I would have this full now. I haven't seen a diamond come up at all on using the TNT. There's one. I use the dynamite myself. Hey, I've only gotten one diamond? Or did I miss one, guys? Oh, there's another diamond. Like I really need a diamond after getting more from Heyday. Barn is almost full, so I can add some more toffee out there. I want to overfill it here. Okay, now we're going to do this. Now the reason I did that is because I can, when I'm going to go over here and stack for my candy, my toffee, it's going to take some butter and sugar. Let's see if I can, okay, it's still full, so I can finish filling up my, okay. I always make sure that I'm not going to take anything off the machine, so see the barn is still full. This, guys, is how you stack. You keep replacing what you took out of the barn. In this case, nothing is going to be going in because Ernest will keep stocking the butter and the sugar. Okay, we're stacked for that one. And we can do the white or the cotton shirts here. Out of cotton. Here's one here. And we'll have to find some more cotton somewhere. Oh darn, meant to stack the hamburgers, didn't I? Well, we'll have to just put one back in there. And what else do we need to stack for? Strawberries, which I'll plant before I go to bed. Hot dogs. Well, let's go for it if we have the bread, which I don't know if I do. Ketchup or tomato sauce. Bum bum. Out of that. Getting low on tomatoes. Oh, really? Goat's cheese? Oh. I'm scanning back up here. I don't care much for goat cheese. I've had some in like salads, but you know how you can snack on cheeses? I can't do that with goat cheese. I can eat it in things, but I cannot do that. Uh, Best pizza you ever had was goat cheese on it when you lived in Germany. I made a delicious pizza a couple of 3 weeks ago. It is spinach artichoke pizza made with ricotta cheese. Oh my gosh, was that good. And you have to use like either fresh or refrigerated pizza dough. That was so good. My husband said, don't forget this recipe. I want this every week. Well, he's not getting it every week because I'd get tired of it. Okay, we got that stacked. I do need some jams. You know, one thing you gotta look out for when you're stacking your machines for a derby is time. You don't want to stack a machine to the point that if you decide you can't use the products, but you need to put something different in the machine, you just kind of it's kind of tough for you because you gotta wait for the machine to finish. So I won't be starting the derby until after 6 a.m. in the morning, my time, 7 a.m. Eastern time. So I have time to clean most of these items up that I have stacked in to my machines. We got to load up here on the bread. I've heard that Peruvian food is really good. Has anybody had Peruvian food? I'd like to try that sometime. What kind of pies do we need, guys? Red berry cake. I'm not seeing any pies. I'm just seeing that fishing derby. We had so many day trip and angler tasks. Everybody was getting tired of it. I ended up with like over 100 hot dogs. I'm not kidding. I kept getting those fishing tasks. But it was for 400 points, so I guess she can handle that. All right, let me check. I don't know who Rose is, but thank you, Rose, for watering my nectar. And I guess I'm ready to collect some more. Let's check and see if we need to make some honey. Oh, collect them candles. We don't have any candles on our list, do we? Let me flip the page here and check. I don't see that. Fruit of pizza, so I'm stocking up on cheese. Peter, you live on pizza. I hope you're eating some veggie pizzas in there so you get your vegetables. I have to tell you, why are you mad at Peter, Gizmo? I have to tell you, my one grandson will not eat vegetables. He boasted to me that I tried corn and I hated it. You did? Yeah, I said, well, about other things? Well, I don't like green beans either. Don't you eat any vegetables at all? No, vegetables are yuck. So he does not eat very many vegetables, but you cannot keep enough strawberries stocked for him. He eats strawberries so much of the time. Um, So I decided that I would get like there's V8 now makes fruit juices that have the vegetables in it. So I got him onto those. So he's getting his vegetables and he doesn't know it. Wonder what he would do to me if he found out he was eating vegetables that way. Collect my goodies because I'm going to be needing those. I want to plant my fields about 10 p.m. my time with the strawberries so they'd be ready at 8 a.m. I don't think I have. No, I do not have a booster to help that out any. So I'm gonna go ahead and do rice because you always need more rice. Oh yeah, I need rice. And let's see, I only have an hour and a half till I plant my strawberries. Do you guys do that too? Watch the time and know when and not when you should plant and when you shouldn't plant. I always do that. I've heard that Chicago has some great pizza. We went up there a few years back and we were told to eat this one pizza place. Excuse me. It must have had delicious pizza because you couldn't even get in the joint. They were lined up around the corner and everything. So we did not get to try that pizza that everyone told us to try. Has anyone ever been to Chicago? This is a deep dish pizza. I don't know if you'd want to call it deep dish or if you just want to call it really thick because they really laid the stuff on. We finally got one the next day from that place, but we got it to go. That was the only way you could do it. I could tell you a little story, Axel and them, about the last time I ate Denny's. Um, Actually, uh, we were in Hawaii, and my husband wanted to go out deep sea fishing, and so before we go out fishing, we go to a Denny's restaurant and had breakfast. It's kind of funny because at the time Denny was running here on the mainland. They were running a special for $1.99 breakfast. So we go into the Denny's there in Hawaii and we asked, do you have the $1.99 breakfast like they have on the mainland? They said, oh yeah, we have that, but it's $6.99. So anyway, we had our breakfast at the Denny's and we went out on the boat for deep sea fishing, and we're out in the boat, and it was a fairly large boat. And it was just my husband and I, and there was one other guest on the boat, and he was from Australia. And everybody's chatting and everything, and I'm sitting there and I'm fishing, and I'm watching my line out in the water. And the water had just enough movement to it that it started making me sick. And eventually a little bobbing and everything. And when you have vertigo, a lot of motion really makes you sick quick. Anyway, I went running to the side of the boat and up came the breakfast, and we're going along there and they're fishing and everything, and the guy from Australia looks over the side of the boat and he goes, oh, what a beautiful bunch of fish. And the guide looks over and he says, that's not fish, that's Barb's scrambled eggs that she threw up. They were still floating around the water. It did look like a school of little yellow fish floating around there. That's my horrible story about Hawaii. If you've never been to Hawaii, you need to try and go. It is really quite an experience. Orange flesh honeydew, is that good? Huh. I thought only honeydew came in that light green color. Question, Phoebe. Go ahead. I'm ready. Ask me anything. Waiting for Carrie's question here. Mix of cantaloupe and honeydew. I've got what they call a sugar kissed. Oh my gosh, Carrie. Yes, I sure have. Uh, Chocolate gravy was what I had for breakfast practically every morning of my life when I lived on the farm. No scrambled eggs and bacon or any of that for me. It was always chocolate gravy and biscuits. Eat it just like you would regular biscuits. And even after I left the farm and I'd go home to visit, my mom would still make me chocolate gravy, and you eat it over buttered biscuits. How did you eat your chocolate gravy, Carrie? Or did you have chocolate gravy? Has anybody else had chocolate gravy? What chocolate gravy is really just a thickened up chocolate sauce or chocolate flavored gravy. That's all it is. It tastes like chocolate and it has the consistency of gravy. And you either pour it over biscuits or sop it up with biscuits. Do you still have it, Carrie? Do you still eat it a lot? Hello, Beverly. I don't think I have greeted you. Anybody that I've missed, hello. I can't see going a full 3 hours on this tonight. I always run out of things to say. I'm counting on you guys to keep things popping there. Beverly, your mom used to make chocolate gravy? My mom made biscuits with lard, I'm sure. There was plenty of it. Just, it's a lot of things that they did back on the farm. Uh, like I was saying, so many things are now really a lost art. We would uh, we would slaughter our own meat, like pigs and steer for the beef, and we did our own slaughtering. Usually my dad would pick a cold day in winter, which living in the South, you didn't really have a whole lot of cold days. Uh, yes, B went chat Dean Straight at soccer. That's why I did mine earlier. Yeah. Gizmo's going for an ice cream sandwich right now. But anyways, a lot of things doing on the farm was, like I was starting to say, my dad would always pick a cold day in the wintertime, and we would maybe we would kill a pig so that that'd be our food, our meat for the winter. And they after he would, I know it sounds cruel. I hope Peter's not watching this. After he would kill the pig, they would take a can't really describe this. I wish I had a picture of it, but they would hang the pig up by its rear legs to a tree, and then we would pursue to open the pig up and everything. But all this chocolate talk. I would like to have some Ben and Jerry's. You know what, Frankie? I'm going to check it out at the store, see if I can find some, because I love cantaloupe. Uh, but anyway, one of the things you could do with when you would slaughter the pig is take the skin off, and my mom would cook them in a big old pot outside. She'd keep the fire stoked and keep this. It was a big old cast iron pot, and because it gets kind of messy doing it in the kitchen. Oh, it makes you sad? Well, yeah, because you're a vegetarian. But this is how you survived on the farm. It, some of it's kind of sad. And Carrie's father grew tobacco. Uh, we grew a lot of things. You know, farms are very self-sufficient. You I to kind of practice my heyday farming per the old farm ways. For example, the decos. That's why I'm not interested in the decos. Heck, we didn't have a grandfather clock sitting outside on the farm and do a trigger warning, bang bang. Used to cut green beans. That was always fun when we'd gather the products in from the produce from the garden, and we'd all have to sit around and shell peas or shell beans or snap green beans. Uh, had to chop cabbage. I can remember chopping cabbage and packing it, and I mean you literally pack it into a jar. And after you have it packed in the jar really tight, you add seasonings, and I don't think you added vinegar, but you add seasonings. And then my mom would seal the jars up and put them in a pressure cooker. And after you put them in pressure cookers because it kind of vacuum seals the containers. And then after this was all done and they chilled out, you'd have sauerkraut. That was my favorite thing to do, was to chop up the cabbage and make sauerkraut. Chickens, children dance. But there's a lot of things we did on the farm. It was many years before we actually had a freezer. My mom canned everything. She even canned homemade vegetable soup. Um, the nice thing about it is that we never hungered for food. We always had good, healthy food, and that's very important. It's a good basic start for a lot of the kids today. Don't have that basic start on good, healthy foods like farm kids did. Now you want country chicken and biscuits. Hello, HD. Fire King. HD Fire King is what you're trying to say. Country chicken and biscuits with gravy, Peter. You gotta have that gravy in there too. Make homemade tomato sauce. Yeah, my mom did all that. She even make homemade chili sauce and everything and can it. We had a separate building that was called a smokehouse, which is where you would hang up the fresh meats after they've been salted to cure and everything. And I can't recall my dad ever building fires to smoke meat. Some people did that. Homemade pumpkin pies. You know what? I just had a big flash on my computer. Hope it's not going to crash. Oh boy. I think I better get some motion going here on it, because it seems like every time I'm not doing anything it crashes. They better have fixed it, or I'm going to be on the phone tomorrow raising Cain with them. Let's keep moving here. I'm going to get some goodies from my donkeys. Nope, they didn't give me. Oh, I won't get anything. Barn is full. Oh, got to empty the barn in order to collect from my animals. I'll go ahead and feed them, and I'll collect from them later. Then all I got to do is just wake them up. I could put something out to sell real quick. I don't think I'm going to be stacking anymore tonight. Kind of at a loss about what to do because everything's pretty much filled up. Here we go. All right. Oops, almost collected my red cake. Can't collect any. I'm going to sell something. Baby farmer came over and got something. I'm going to have to make room here for when I collect the red cakes tomorrow. Gosh, I got too much stuff. Let's get rid of some hot dogs. Anybody wants to come over and raid my shop, you can. Oh, let's get rid of some ice cream. I'm going to get rid of more ice cream. Bye-bye. I may have want some ice cream too. Thanks, Gizmo. You made me want ice cream. I don't like tofu. I just don't like tofu. No real reason to not, you know, just don't like it. I think I said that enough. Okay, I'm gonna do more ice cream. Boy, somebody can get that ice cream before it melts. And I'm gonna get rid of some of those. And that gives me some space in the barn. Make fake chicken salad from tofu that is frozen then thawed. Huh, never heard that before. There used to be a thing going around a few years back where you can make fake apple pies using saltines. Did you ever do that? I'm gonna go collect from my animals now, my pets, see what they can give me. I got 3 items from just waking up my horses and getting a saw from waking up my wabbits. Axe and tape. Now see why you want to get all these your pets that you possibly can get. That one gave me a bolt and a what was that, a stake, and these guys are giving me some more tape, and I got them all awakened, got all my goodies. Hand dipped chocolate chip. You made fake apple pie with Ritz crackers. We always use saltines, and you know what? It tasted like apple pie, didn't it? I can collect this. Quesadillas is going to be something that we need for tomorrow, so I will stack that one up if I don't run out of product. I'm going to be good. Yay. I should have made this list and checked them all off as I went down. Got my tomato juice going. Red berry cakes, cotton shirts, vanilla ice cream, they're all going. Plant some strawberries after I collect my rice here. Apple pie with ice cream. Homemade apple pie with ice cream. You're so right. It is so good. Yeah. How is the stream going? Do you guys see that it's strong? Is it coming too slow or what? What's the difference in vegan mayo and regular mayo? I counted earlier and I only had like a 9-second delay before it got to you guys. Thank you. Thank you. How is the color? No eggs. So you don't eat eggs either? I'm getting faster responses on the chat when I ask questions, I think. I can't. No eggs. Peter, what did you say earlier? You only have eyes for Katie. Now you're saying you're only here for the ladies. You're kind of confused. And you're confusing. You don't eat eggs. I love seafood. Oh, well, I see food and I eat it all. No, I love lobster. Oh my gosh. And the kids were up in New Hampshire where what we get here in the Midwest for lobster is like $30 to eat out and get lobster. It was only $9 they where they were going, and they got these huge lobsters. All the seafood, this is in New Hampshire, all the seafood they were talking about was like bigger and cheaper. I want to go move to New Hampshire because I love seafood. You've never had lobster, Lynn? I Some people prefer crab over lobster. Well, Gizmo, do you eat fish? Or are you straight vegetarian? Hey Badger, how are you? We're just a chilling and relaxing here. No fish, no chicken. Should I say it for everybody? Boring. I I like my having my meats, but I do limit myself. I only take like maybe 3 ounces. Blue crab over any seafood. I I limit myself though to just 3 ounces of protein a day, and build everything else around fruits and vegetables. So I'm fairly healthy that way. So you never have any problems, Gizmo, like a shortage of meat. Sometimes you end up with an iron shortage. Couldn't even say iron there for a minute. Every now and then my southern accent kind of southern twang kind of slips in here. So your husband doesn't he doesn't practice the vegetarian diet, Gizmo? Do I have enough bread to do my hot dogs? No, I'm still waiting for tomato sauce. Maybe a few minutes I can get some from Tom. Oh, somebody brought my goodies over here. Doesn't anybody want red cake? I'm going to advertise this so I can get it off there. I'm going to have to sell some crops here in a little while. I like Olive Garden salad and their salad dressing, of course. That's what really makes their salad so good. I could almost, oh yeah, Blossom needs iron. Everybody send her some. Blossom, do you get enough sunshine too? Hmm. You guys all talking about food. This is really Ricky's kind of stream if you talk about food. What about sweets, Gizmo? Do you eat like desserts and things? How are you feeling, Blossom? Food is a farm subject. Well, yeah, it is a heyday subject. Hmm. I love the bread and the pastas. Yes, excellent. What's your question? No, you're not weird, Gizmo. There's a lot of people who practice the same kind of diet. Lots of people. But I like my butter on my breads. Oh, Blossom, did you ever get that other test, or did you change doctors? Do I like scary movies? Comedy movies, yes. Scary movies, no. I I don't like, if I don't know what's going to happen, I don't like a scary movie. I want to know beforehand what's going to happen so I can be ready to deal with it. Eat butter. Great. I'll talk to you about it on Discord, Blossom, later on, okay? Maybe not tonight, which is, this is your morning. But I'll catch you later. Uh, I make a I make a killer dessert. I make the chocolate lava cakes, or they're called hot fudge lava cakes. It's like when you cut into them, you have all this fudge sauce just come pouring out of the center of the cake. You serve it with mounds of vanilla ice cream, and I really love making those. As a matter of fact, the granddaughters are always asking me to make it for them for their birthdays. So, and it's a very, I'd call it a lavish dessert. You can actually make the batter like up ahead of time and just let it sit in the fridge until you get ready to bake the cakes. And you bake the cakes, they take like 12 minutes. And too much talk, food talk. Getting hungry there, Frankie? It takes only 12 minutes for the cakes to bake. So if after everybody has eaten, you say, do you guys want dessert? Serve them coffee while you bake those cakes, and flip them out into the serving dish, top them off with ice cream, and they've got cake and hot fudge. And I just loved. Does Cracker Barrel make a cake like that? I don't think so. At least they don't here. Uh, I first got the recipe from I think a little Betty Crocker cookbook, but you can find it online. Just look up Betty Crocker and the hot fudge lava cake. Domino's makes lava cakes. Not like this, they don't. I this Chili's restaurants used to serve the lava cakes, and there's another place where I used to get the lava cake. But if you let the lava cake set over, the fudge inside kind of turns. It's no longer runny. Even if you reheat it, it's no longer, you know, running out like a fudge sauce would do. Excuse me. Favorite pizza place? Yours is Domino's. Uh, I really prefer homemade pizza if I have time to make it. Uh, I used to go to a place in St. Louis that they called the Hill, which is where all the Italians lived, and you could get the pizza dough there all ready for you to just roll out. And that was at the bakery on one corner, and you go across the street to the next corner was an Italian deli where you could get the special pizza sauce, special cheese, and make your own pizzas. Oh, they were so good. I used to make them up ahead of time and put them in the freezer so that when someone wanted to have pizza, we just pop it out of the freezer. Domino's is fake pizza. You know where I like to go sometimes in a hurry is mm, gosh, I can't think of the name of it, but they offer the $5 pizza. Caesar's. I like going there sometimes because somebody said they didn't like deep dish, but I like their deep dish pizza. It's really more carbs than it is anything else. The bread is probably 2 inches thick, but I like that. The bread part's good. I think I eat the pizza just for the bread anyway. So moving along here, I got just about everything done here. I'm going to go over to my baby farm and oh, in an hour and 21 minutes I can run for another puzzle piece. I don't think I have any mystery nets out. I don't have anything. I'm going to reserve all these spots until the Derby, which is going to be starting in about 6 hours. Little Caesars. Yeah, Little Caesars. Their crust is really good. I like it. Maybe it's just, it's kind of, you get the deep dish there. It's kind of extra, kind of oily, greasy like, but it's good still. Okay, we're going to go over to the baby farm here. And I collected all my goodies from finishing the Derby, and I finished in first place over here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but since I redesigned the neighborhood board, you can't really, you got to count all your trophies up individually. Look at, I liked it when they just counted all as one, but now they have it broken down by the different leagues. And the reason why we have so many in the lower leagues is because we're constantly not playing. You have to start over again. So I formed this hood 2 years ago. I've never really worked it or anything. I kind of had my farm number 2 and my big farm setting in this hood, and because we had accumulated such a good record, I've had to let this hood go. But if anybody wants to come and join it, let me take a look here and see what the rules are. Just like the other hood, you got to do all tasks at 300 or higher. You must opt in and out. Failure to complete your 9 tasks will get you opted out for the next Derby. And that's pretty much the rules. So if anybody wants to come join my baby hood, we'd be more than welcome to have you there. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I've not really worked that hard at growing this hood, but the other hood is almost filled, and I would like to, what I'd really like to do is get someone who can take this hood over. It's a little hard keeping up with streaming and 3 accounts, 3 farms, and I like doing the Derby as much as I can. So if anybody wants to join the hood, and maybe I'll give it up to them or something later on. But like I said, I have not worked at building it up, so if anybody's interested in joining, we'd be happy to have you there. I'm not going to stack for this. Actually, I think I'm going to opt out of this Derby. Oh, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll decide later what I'm going to do. Here I keep I got lots of room in that barn. Okay, let's see what we can get going here. Well, let's get ready for the Derby. I guess I'll do it. I don't know. To be decided. Let's go over here. I'm going to run out of products because being a lower level, Ernest doesn't make everything fast enough. You can't request a large quantity from Ernest when you're a low level. I like my red fences though, or my wheel fences, I'm sorry, red. Collect some stuff here. I usually make all my soy sauce over here at this farm. And I'm low on, no I'm not, I got some more soybeans here. When my dad farmed though, I remember as a child, one of the things, our number 1 crop was cotton. And later on, when my dad didn't have as much help, like the kids were getting older and leaving the farm and everything. He didn't have a lot of help, so he went to raising soybeans. And I can't remember. I think we had wheat too, because you grew wheat for baling, making your hay for the winter, for the cows in the winter. Uh, One time it rained and the cows got out of their pasture and they were in the wheat field. And because the wheat was wet, it's not very, uh, it's not good for the cows to eat wet wheat. They kind of, it causes them to have stomach issues. And I remember my dad panicking when the cows got into the wheat field. So I'm going to make some more soybeans here. I can think of a lot of things about the farm. And I know a lot of people don't really know what farm life is like anymore. So many of the farms now are run by corporations. We need some sugar cane. Sugar cane was something that they only grew on certain farms. They didn't do it in my area. They grew something that was called silage. I think that's the right word. And let's see, let's go ahead and do just a little bit more wheat. Oh, got some pets to feed, and I got plenty of room in that barn. Gonna have to get ready here for more pizza. Just gonna be my luck. I will get pizza task and not have any cheese. I got plenty of room in this barn. Okay, so we're gonna feed these pets. I love feeding the pets. I just love seeing those goodies float up to my barn. I wish I could sing so I could fill in the voids with songs to you guys, but I never could sing. And talking about singing, my husband was telling me a story today that he saw something on YouTube about Elvis Presley, that when Elvis was born there was a blue light that was over their house. I never heard anything about that. Does anybody know anything about that story? I told my husband I'm sure what he was watching had to be something to do with UFOs, because I never heard that story on Elvis. I used to be quite the Elvis fan when I was young. But I kind of outgrew him. Ooh, kind of low on some things here. I want to fill up my mine over here, or my smelters. Notice I usually use the TNT. You're supposed to be able to get more goodies. That's filled up. Okay, here we go. This baby needs some. And that can wait for later. All right. Hey Peter, can I ask what you do? What line of work do you do? P-break. TMI, TMI. What do you mean you don't work? Oh, hey ladies, he's wealthy. He doesn't have to work. Peter's available too. You, you have to work, Peter. I'm not interested in making rustic bouquets. Oh, you are? I'm sorry. That's being too nosy, wasn't I? That's me. Just being old nosy all the time. Have no bread again. being at this level, I can see having a lot of the angler tasks, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Went down the wrong pipe here. We're going to have a lot of those angler tasks and the day trip tasks. Now, we probably won't have too much day trip because I don't do hot dogs here yet. No, I don't. But I know I get the sweets task, so let's go make, we got the red cakes in, and we got our toffee in, and I think I have a booster over here for strawberries. Yes. Oh, Carrie, you're growing, lady. Well, you know what, Peter? I'm going to tell you, you have time to work your farm and get out of that low level. Works at locating dangerous cards. Peter, what other games do you play? I know you do Food Street. I still don't like Food Street. I'm up level 26 and I just don't, I just can't get into it that much. Hey, Carrie, I will message you on Discord a little tip about your videos that you're doing. I better stock up on some cotton. I'm going to go ahead and do the shirts. When my cotton's all done, I'm going to start on the blue hats. Whoops. Oh gosh. Thought it was out of cotton, but it's just the cotton fabric. And I did my spinning over here. Let's go down to my town. Have you been watching Ricky's new streams on William's farm? They're really some good streams, very informative on the farming part. Great for beginners to watch. People who are really like in the low levels under 30. What Ricky's doing on William's farm is that he's really showing people how they can clean up their farm and get it back on track again. Because William did kind of have a mess of it. You're jealous of that barn on that farm? Are you talking to me, Rowdy? Oh, William is Ricky's son. He'd kind of lost his farm and had not been working it. Hello, Mom's Diner. How are you? He had not been working it, and they finally recovered it I'm not sure how Ricky got it back, but William had lost the password and he couldn't get to the farm. But now he's playing his son's farm. Yeah, that makes him a grandpa. Really. He's I call my big farm is my main farm, and my second farm was my baby. Now I got the third farm, so I guess it's the grandbaby. So now I'm calling Ricky grandpa for that. Yeah. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, puzzle piece. Ooh, let's go see what we got. Look at all those goodies I have not collected in forever. Oh my. I'm gonna have to go to YouTube and find a tutorial on how to turn off notifications on here. I get these notifications down in the lower right hand corner. This one is from somebody on Facebook, one of the resale locations or resale sites. Tell me if they have a dresser for sale. Did I just complete something? I just got a hippo and I didn't know I was getting one? Oh my goodness. Completed. Yeah. Go get the hippo house. Here we go. Okay, there. Isn't it sweet? I like how that floats in. That was a good, I know, I didn't know I was that close to it. Because I don't really work that hard, for the accomplishments on this farm. I work more for the uh, resources to support the other farms. I'm surprised. Now I got another one to place here. Gosh, look how many I've got to go. Oh, you know what? This is from doing boats, I think. Oh, gotta name it? You know what? I forgot to do the Nightbot over here too. Um, Bradders, I don't think it is in this particular case. As long as there's no money that changed hands and it's a family member, I don't think that's the term. They're breaking terms of service. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, Rowdy. Uh, I don't know if that'll work on here or not, Rowdy, on this, because they're turned off on my other computer. You would think that they would stay turned off through the account. But I'll check it out and see. It's got to be something else in other settings, not Facebook settings. It's got to be something else where I need to turn off notifications. I'm sure it's fine between family members also. I think that they even contacted Supercell about trying to get the farm back. Oh, I haven't named any of these guys. Oh my goodness. I haven't named any of these sanctuary animals. Okay. I see what you're saying now, Rowdy. I'll give it a try. I used to do my grandkids' farms all the time when I'd go over and babysit with them, but it was always on their device that I was doing it. Hmm. I don't think Supercell has an age limit for setting up an account. Oh, Bradders, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Okay, guys. Brown elephant. Anybody have any name options for the brown elephant? I tell you what, Bradders, I'm going to let you name the brown elephant. I'm sure Ricky did. They messaged Supercell trying to get the game back. Tried to get it, you know, and I think finally I'd have to find out how he finally got it. I think he told us in the one of his videos. Okay, Bradders. I'm going to let you name this brown elephant. Dumbo? You really want it named Dumbo? Dumbo it is. Name him Big Butt. This is the giraffe that falls down. Okay. I'm just going to pick some people out. Let's see who else here. Speak up if you want me to select you. Pooh Water 2.0. You know, Len, I can't say if I ever really watched the Dumbo movies or anything. Age limit is 13. Seeing William was under 13. Meow. Peter, if it's Katie, no. Give me your name, but if it's Katie, no. Yeah, I think William just turned 12. No, I've never really watched Dumbo. And another thing I've never really watched, I don't know if you heard that, being in the UK, Dumb and Dumber movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never seen that whole movie. And what I've seen, I walk away from it. No meat. Giraffe is there. I gave it a name. Name it, no name. How's that for a name for the giraffe? I didn't know I hadn't named these animals. I bet I haven't named anything over there. I'm going to do the horse with no name. I call it vegetarian. Gizmo says she's not exactly a vegan. Vegetarian. Because all they eat is leaves off of trees, right? Okay, now we have the hippo who is sleeping on us. Ate all the food up. Darn, I gotta go make some wheat bundles. Brown hippo. What shall we name the brown hippo? I don't say brownie. Embarrassed for falling down. Sugar cuddles. Likes to chase girls. The hippo likes to chase girls. That is cute. Well, in that case, I should name it Peter Rowe if it likes to chase girls. Too late, Peter. I've already. Tubbo lard. Then I like that. I do like that a lot. Yeah, Peter, I read it for you. A chance to retract it. I wonder, can I see. No, it won't let me see what you retracted. Braxter Walrus Bonnie. I like Tubbo Lard. Okay, we're gonna do Tubbo Lard. How's that? Tubbo Lard. Chocolate. Well, you know what? Like I said, I don't think I've named any of the animals on this farm. I need to place my people, but I'll do that before I go to sleep. And some goodies that I got along with it. Wrong file. Here we go. Got the little pond stored. Oh, I have one stored already. Let's give the hippo another little puddle of water. Here you go, Mr. Hippo. And there was another one. Oh, short bush. We'll just place a few things. 5,000 coins! Holy crapolas. Okay, we're going to go name the rest of the animals. I don't think they've been named, or have they? Oh, they have. Honey, Jupiter. I don't remember naming them. Lavender. Who's been on my farm? I don't remember using those names, guys. Abacadabra. I remember that. Honey, I've looked at that name. It looks like I've named them all already. Yeah, I have. But you know what? Do I have enough vouchers to go get some more pets? First, I'd have to buy a pet house. So what shall we try for? Let's see. I don't think I have enough vouchers for those. Yeah, yeah. So let's get a doghouse. Get out of that. Get a new doggy house. Or is that a puppy house? Puppy. No, I got all the dogs. Oh well, let's see what we can do. Here, little puppies. Get back to pizza talk. I think Supercell really goes more for the people who do violations like selling the farms, stealing the farms, and like the recent glitch of stealing building expansion materials and all the other expansion materials. I think that's more or less what Hehehe's more concerned about, thievery, more so than they are if a family member takes over the farm. After all, how did the Hehehe farm start? It started because Uncle left the farm to somebody. You know, another family member. So I don't think it's a big deal, really. Not just because he's Ricky or anything. Like I said, I've taken over my kids' farms before. I played them. I could go right now and take over my grandson's farm because I helped him do it so many times. Where did that little guy go? Okay, I got a new puppy. Does he have a name? Gotta find him now. Pooh Bear. I named a dog Pooh Bear. Hound puppy. Okay. You know, basically, Ricky's really no Federico. That's a nice name. Ricky's really no different from anyone else when it comes to Supercell. He's treated by Supercell. He makes the streams and the videos all on his own. Rowdy, name him Rowdy. Tonka, the Lone Ranger. Name him Rowdy. Come on, give me some more names. Give me some more here. He's sitting there and he's waiting for us to name him. Excuse me, people. Hip hop star. Rocky. How about Rocky? My butt is itching. I have to tell you, when the kids went up to New Hampshire on vacation last week, I got the dog set, the one dog, and he's really a very sweet dog. He's kind of hyper at first, but then he settles down. Willow's a nice name for a giraffe, really. I think I named one Willow. I think I did. But anyway, get back to the kids going up to New Hampshire, and I babysat that one dog. He's really very sweet, but he's like one of these designer dogs, but I think he was the reject of the litter or something. But his front legs are like a little bit shorter than his hind legs are. So when he walks, you can tell there's a little slope going towards his head. But then his body's a little bit longer than normal. He's not ugly or anything. He's really adorable, really cute. He's got the cutest little face. But because the body is longer, he can't get to his rear end. He can't chew his tail. You know how they like to chew on their tail and stuff? And he's got a long tail. Beethoven, I love it. I hit 1.3. Oh my gosh. At 1.5, I'm giving away iTunes cards. So you might want to spread the word around, because I'd like to have a lot of people, and 21 people are watching. Come on in. Come on in. We won't bite you. The more in here, the merrier. There's room for 100 of you. Bring your friends. Let's go. 1302. Wow. I don't really watch it. You guys are telling me where it goes. Uh, what was the name somebody gave me that I said I really like? Beethoven? That's a good name. Peter, I will let you name it Beethoven. How's that? If I know how to spell it. Beethoven. 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 Okay, I did it. I like that. I really did. I have Sir Tom Jones is one of my horses on my main farm. And I have somebody else named after a entertainer. Anyway, let me finish putting some stuff on over here. And hey, it's almost 2 hours. Hey, guys, 2 hours, and look how strong the stream is going. The green bar has stayed with me constantly. The only thing was, I have no idea why the sound dropped. Oh, okay. I could ask over in Slack too. Could probably get a fast answer there. Um, anyway, the only problem was when we dropped the sound, and I'm just using a Logitech headset right now. It's got the microphone built in. But all I did was I pulled the sound out of the one USB port and put it into another USB port, and it worked. So I don't know what happened with the one port. Maybe it's something to do with when the text was inside the computer. they ran some tests and everything, so maybe it was saying that port's not for the microphone, and so I had to kick it over to another one. Let's see, I forgot who BR was. Isn't this terrible? He's in my hood. Oh, Bavesh. Hello. Thanks, Rowdy. Welcome to my stream, Bavesh. I hope I'm saying your name right. Bavesh. 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 Okay. Okay, I can go look at some farms. Let me go back to the big farm and see here. Uh, I could go over on my second farm because I have bukus of things sitting on the shelves, and I did opt out of the Derby on that account. Let me double check here and see. I think I did. Yes, I opted out of the Derby, so this will help my hood out if we have fewer peoples in a 400 task Derby. Okay, I'll go back over the big farm. I don't have too much to do here. Let's go back. Okay, I'm here. Gizmo also post Rowdy's link too. Yeah, Peter, I did like Beethoven. I like the music as well. Roll over Beethoven. Okay. What? You're level 48, Anthony, okay? Oh, you know what? I gotta go to the book. I should go to Facebook on this before I come in here and start streaming. Gizmo, I'm going to go to Home Depot. I have them cut me some wood specially, and I'm going to make a rack for my iPads to set on for when I'm streaming. I have trouble seeing at level 48. I have trouble seeing it as it sits flat on the desk. There we go. Anthony, knock knock. Mind if I come in, Anthony? I like your house. Oh, thank you, Anthony. How about some coffee? What you want me to check over here? Anthony, what are we looking for? Anything specific, or you want me to give you some compliments, criticism? How many subs do you have, Rowdy? I have in mind what I want to build. I want to make it myself because I'm going to it's got to set a certain way to fit right underneath the computer. This computer sets up pretty high. I can't lower the monitor. I can't lower it at all. It's gosh, I need a higher chair to sit on to see it. My chair is cranked up as high as it will go. Made of Legos. Oh, iPad holder made of Legos. Okay, let me take a look here first of all at Anthony's farm. Oh, Anthony, Yeah, hey everybody, check this out. I like this. How he's got his trees in a row. Anthony, this is very good. I like it. Got your animals set back here. Ernest and Rose is sitting up there. She's doing her, well, she's knitting because she's got two knitting needles. I do a little knitting, can't talk, little knitting and crocheting myself. Very nice. I'm going slow so everyone else can get a chance to see it that's not on your friends bar. And excuse me. The dog's just rattling her bone on the floor back there. Very nice. You know what? You don't have all of your land expanded, but you sure made good use of what lands you have. That is really good. Nothing opened on the other side. And how about your town? Let's go down. Anthony, that's a very good farm to hide pearls to see on. That is very good. I may even just copy part of that. I love it. Excellent, excellent job, honestly. Now you need to feed your chickens and your piggies and your cows. Is it very good, Anthony? I am not a decorator. I have to copy. That's the only way I can get ideas. Let's check out this town. You've done some things to your town as well. I like how you've kept the trees. I guess you are in need of land expansion items and maps, aren't you? And you just have the one giraffe right now? Very good job. I can't tap on his bird bath and make the birds come in. Very nice. What have we got here? Bolt. Oh, thank you, Anthony. That's why you wanted me to come over. Well, hello, Leonie. How are you? If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun here playing, and I tell you, I'm just enjoying seeing this green bar up there saying that I have a live stream and it's not turning yellow. First time I tested the new computer out, it went to yellow, but it stayed steady. And I did a little research and it said that the yellow bar, that perhaps the sound would be crackling. I went back and listened to the videos and the sound was just fine. It didn't crackle or anything. Okay, somebody else wanted me to check out their farm. Let me collect my reputation points here. I tell you, just Yogesh from another account, a lot of accounts. Yogan. Who was next? So they wanted me to check out their farm. Anthony, that was really a great design. You did so much good with that small space. Level 51. I hope I have you on my friends bar. Level 51. Speed through here. Yogan, I gotcha. Here we go. Is that all dead nectar that you have, Yogan? I'm checking Yogan's farm right now. Is this your farm that I'm on? Yes. Okay. That is dead nectar, yes or no? Because if it is, please don't let it accumulate. try and get it cleaned up as fast as possible. Uh, Collect some axes. I, to be honest with you, when somebody wants to join my neighborhood, first thing I do is check for dead things on their farm. Check for dead trees or dead bushes. And if they have an abundance of dead bushes and trees, I will not accept them into the farm. Uh, Reason being, it's a burden for the whole hood. That person will continuously, oh, thank you. That person will continually want expansion materials or anything. I don't know why some people, you have just as many opportunities as other people at this level to collect your expansion materials, and the way you do it is I do it with the pets and I do it with my town. You're not high enough level for these two things to work well for you, but don't waste vouchers on lures at this time. The only time the vouchers really work is during a fishing event. I mean, you can catch fish with the voucher lures, but they're going to be under way under 5 pounds. So it's best just to hold on to your vouchers and go for your animals first. You can always use your vouchers later for making lures. I'm a big one on that. I don't have a lot of voucher lures because I just put some on my grandbaby farm. I put a pet there tonight from saving up my vouchers. But okay, let's get back to your farm. Please get rid of the dead bushes and trees as quickly as you can. If you have, I set a number for most of my farms is you don't need over 4 nectar per beehive. And just make sure you can always cut them down when they are ready to be cut. I'm not very much of one for using, look at your last comment. I will check Bradders. Bradders, I'm not seeing the comment. I'll catch up with you on Discord. Okay, I'm sorry, Bradders. I can't go back that far. Lynn, you have finished your fishing book before getting all your pets. Yeah, it is a personal preference, but if people they keep asking how to grow their farm, how to get the expansion items, I recommend holding off on making the lures. Okay, going on now here, looking at Yogan's farm. As I started to say, I'm not really too hip on using the hedges. I prefer to use like the berry bushes to separate things out with like that. But, you know, personal preference, like Lynn says. Oh, we got a bunch of outhouses started down here. You got your sand paths. When you get more space, Yogan, I'm sure that you'll be able to expand your farm much more. I'm going to go down and check your town. Then we'll go back to the fishing. I'm not real hip on spending coins for decos at lower levels because you need all those coins that you can get for your machines. Just find out how much your next machine is going to cost and build up your coins, and don't waste them on decorations. What have you got here for me? I'm not going to spend my, well, I got the diamonds I can spare, but I'm not going to do it. What you got in your... You got names on them? Mike. You just have the elephant. You started in the direction of decorating your town. Okay, leaving. I'm not watching the chat too much, guys. You can't catch. I don't have the red-tailed catfish on this farm either. Sorry, I totally left your farm and I didn't mean to. I wanted to go check out your fishing. I'm a big supporter of the Derby. I'm competitive. I have always been competitive. Go back over and check out Yogan's fishing. One, two, three, four, five. 5 spots not open. Hi, Heyday Gaming. How are you? I'm not. This is really Ricky's forte, reviewing farms, but I'm just doing a little of it to fill in the time here. I'm not used to doing longer streams. You need to focus on opening all of your fishing spots, or at least 2 more of them, so that you're at a full 12. It's really almost necessary if you're going to be doing derbies, and it's also necessary to keep your fish going for making your products. Okay, now, BR was next. At what level you were. I found you. Bavesh has a lot of the decos from like the playground decos. Got a little playground going over there, and there's your horsey. You're gonna name these horses? A horse with no name. Wow. Bavesh, what did you want me to look at on your farm? Anything particular? You know what? I should go pick on Rowdy and Gizmo's farm. That's what I should do. What we got? Goodies. Nails. I got some nails. Thank you, Bavesh. Oh, looky. This is the next thing that I wanted to do, was do slideshows of the various hotels, but I only found like 5 or 6 hotels to show. But isn't that cool? Playground in the middle, swimming pool. You know, that is really kind of lifelike, because a lot of hotels are built around the playground, around the swimming pools. All right. Somebody said go see Gizmos. Okay, Bavesh, I've took a peek at your farm. And Heyday Gaming, what's your level, Heyday Gaming? You know when the best time to look for expansion materials in the Daily Dirt is right after a derby has closed. That's the best time to go. Honest, it is. Penthouse pool, yeah. Level 53. Heyday Farmer, is that you? I believe it is. Is that you? Heyday? Heyday Gaming, Heyday Farmer. Yes, I'm accepting friends. I don't think I have my code on this computer yet, or do I? No, I'll get my code for you in just a moment. Let me finish. It's Max Farm. Oh, okay. Made a mistake. First mistake I made today. Before I do that, I want to give somebody my code. Okay, it's 8P2LV28RY. Let me key that in here. It would help if I was using the right keyboard, wouldn't it? Yeah, I've got two computers going here. Alright, let me make sure I did the right one. 8P2LV. Is Marmania your farm, Marietta? Yes, everybody, if you have not subbed to Gizmo or subbed to Rowdy's Farms, you can, any evening of the week, you can catch us on doing streams. So Rowdy does on Tuesday evenings, Eastern Time, and Gizmo does Wednesdays and Saturdays. I do Thursdays and Sundays. I might give up Sundays and just put up a video instead, because it's been kind of cramped here lately. Should I attempt to make a non-gold layout on your farm? I don't know. I'm not too hip on the gold on farms. Because I said I try to be as realistic as I can about doing the farm. Okay, Heyday Gaming, I'm going. It's Max Farm. But I try to stay as much down to earth as I can, and farms don't have gold on them unless they have a gold mine. So I don't use very much gold, only if I find something in somebody else's farm that I want to copy, but I will not use a lot at all. Okay, Max, what are we looking for here? Anything in particular? Is that all nectar? If you want Bradders, I can look at your farm. Do you have me added as a friend? Go look at your town. But I gotta say something. Is this all nectar? Hello, Leo. How are you? As this nectar dies, please cut it and don't add any more. You don't need that. Oh my gosh, Max, you're in trouble. I'll be honest with you. That's just too much nectar. Look how much white nectar you've got already. Are these trees revivable as well? Oh my. Okay. Heyday Gaming, just to tell you, quite honestly, get rid of all this dead stuff when you can, because I think you're going to find that you're not going to enjoy. You don't need limbs. You need to get rid of the dead stuff, because you can't keep building it up. You're not going to enjoy doing your farming if you're going to let it fill up with dead stuff. And please do not buy any more nectar. How many, where's your bees? How many beehives do you have? Like I said, you don't need any more than 4 beehives, 4 nectar per beehive. You're just, oh, I, mm, please try and get rid of the dead stuff. Yeah, trade for axes and saws right now. Gizmo is right. Um, you get rid of all those dead trees, look at all that land you're going to have. I say group all that nectar together so you can kill it off, and need to get rid of it all. You really do. Go look at your town. I'm sorry to pick on you about your farm. Oh, nice. Nice. I like. I really do. Oh my goodness, look at his sanctuary. I like that. Uh, I'll have to take you out to show you Leo's farm, okay? Leo, I hope I've got you in the friends book. What are you about, level 96 now? There you are. Now, Heyday Gaming, if you are still in the chat here with us, I want you to take a look. This is Leo the Lion's farm. He had just about all this area here where his he has his bushes and his trees. That whole area was full of dead trees. What was there, about 300 dead trees, Leo? He finally got rid of them all. Now, Leo, I got to ask you honestly. He needs a treat. Leo, isn't your farm more enjoyable now? Yeah, Leo cut down all those trees. Isn't your farm more enjoyable? I'm gonna buy that, guys. Yeah, got a green voucher. I didn't need that. So Leo, it's much better farming, right? My tag, in case anybody wants to add me there. Forgot to hit enter a while ago. He's got 4 beehives and he's got 20 nectar. That's a good number right there. I would not go over that at all. Just always make sure you have the coins to replace the nectar as it dies, and the axes to cut it down with. And look across the road. Very good. You got everything grouped. Leo, you're finally learning how to farm. Very nice. One thing I do, though, I don't know if you guys really noticed, but on my farm, I divide my fields up. They're in groups of 20. For me, it's just easier to say, hey, I need about 20 more of something. I don't have to plant the whole field, or I don't have to just randomly plant. I like Night Heyday Gaming. Oh, Heyday, don't leave us. I hope you will cut trees tomorrow. Okay. If you're on Heyday Game, if you're on Discord, get in touch with me and I will get you some axes. I'll let you know when I post them for you, okay? I could put, hey, Heyday Gaming, you want to get some axes right now? Heyday Gaming, have you left? I'll give you some axes right now. I know I have plenty to spare right now. No? I guess Heyday Gaming has left me. Let's see if he's here. Heyday Gaming, if you're here, take the one wheat that I'm posting so I know that you're in my shop. Take the wheat so I know that you're there, because there's so many people that... Okay, let me post you up some axes now. I'm going to give you 30 to get you started, okay? There, that's going to help you get going. All right? And I'm going to be checking in on your farm now and then. Okay? All right, who else want me to go take a look at their farm? What do you mean, Leo, focus on something? You're very welcome, Heyday. Now focus on getting rid of all that dead stuff. You're going to enjoy your farm much more. You will find that you can grow it faster, you can expand faster, as long as you're not crippled by the dead stuff. And my doggy is whining back here. Let me open the door so she can go get water. Hold on one second. Wow, those steak bones really make a dog thirsty. Okay, who next want me to see their farm? Okay, we're going to go pick apart Rowdy's farm. If I can hit the right button here. Rowdy, I know you're in the 60s. Something like that. It's your level. There we go. Found Rowdy. Ooh, look at that house. Red house, red roof. Very nice. Very nice. Did you change that since I did my home tour? Okay. What can we pick apart here on Rowdy's? Rowdy, are those dead bushes waiting to be revived? I have a thing about people accumulating dead bushes. I'm sorry if I insult anybody with that. Hey, See this, everybody? Rowdy is showing off his hey. Look. You end up with two of them, and some people end up with no day. They got a lot of hay, but no day. Nice, Rowdy. You still need to expand as well. I like the pink fence. I especially like that, like in the town. On this farm, my town is, I got a hotel on it. And I don't really have a place for the pink fence to go because I kind of crowd everything into, I need a Y. Oh yeah, for a second I couldn't, what do you want? Someone needs an A. What was the answer from Supercell about that? Ah, look at Rowdy got the sand paths, and he got the little, what do you call those, whirligigs? I remember we used to play with those when I was a kid. You don't see them too much anymore unless you go to like a below 5 store. Should I open this? Should I spend 3 diamonds and get another voucher here? I don't need vouchers on this farm now. Since I have all my pets, I can use my vouchers just on lures now. Now those olive trees are dead. They're left over from the event and you're waiting for saws. If I had the extra saws, open it. What do you think, Senate? If I had the extra saws, Rowdy, I'd share with you, but I'm saw poor as well. Any guesses what's in this? Yeah, it's too bad you didn't have a screenshot gizmo showing that you'd finished it. I just had another flash on this monitor. I hope that thing's not trying to die on me. Okay, I'm opening the box. Put my hand over it so you guys can't see what's in it. A shovel. Blech. Lupines. Oh, I wish I could get more of those. I like them. Okay, guys. Rowdy, what was I looking for? I'm just going to check out your town. Not done much with your town, have you? And what about your sanctuary? One of each. And do you have a treasure chest? Boy. 2 million coins. I wish that there was a way that we could transfer decos between farms. That would be so nice. Or if there's a way that we could just trash some of them, like all those musical instruments. Shall I open the treasure chest? How did you clear a lot of them out, or what did you clear off, Heyday? I'm going to open it. Maybe I can get. Ugh! That's not what I wanted. Rowdy, did you see what you gave me? Look. Maybe I'll keep that. No, I won't, because my booster storage is full. And it costs 12 diamonds if I want to store more. Excuse me, everybody. Guess I'm talking too much here. Gizmo, you see, I'm still going strong with the healthy stream. Isn't that wonderful? I can't wait until next week when I get this modem changed out. Does anybody have axes they can spare? Let me go take a look. Heyday Gaming. See if I can spare more. Alright. Heyday Gaming, come to my shop. ASAP. I will give you 30 more axes. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. You're trying to catch a fox. Can I stream tomorrow? Actually, tomorrow Rowdy is streaming. If you haven't subbed to him, please sub so that you can watch him. He has some very informative videos or streams, and I enjoy watching them, and I think you would too. Or Leone, you could transfer him to me and I could give him if he doesn't add you. Heyday Gaming. Add Leone. She'll share some axes with you. Leone, how are you on saws? Can you spare a couple of saws with him as well. I have a revive if anybody wants to go do it in my nectar. And I've said many times before that I hide nectar behind my beehives, the tree, because that space is wasted otherwise. So I put the nectar back there. It makes space somewhere else. And I still have a lot of nectar from when I was hiding. Hey, Rowdy. Hello. Come on in. Coffee, chocolate chip cookies. I just made some fresh ones, Rowdy. Yeah. I can't collect anything from my machines because I'm doing it for the derby. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can stock up this machine. I'm afraid to collect anything. All these items are for the derby for when it opens. Okay, but I can go over and stock my smelters now. I don't know about you guys, but I can never have enough silver when it comes to making the jewelry. I don't care much about platinum. I think that one has no, they're all filled. I did not expand my smelters until like just a few weeks ago. I always had them like at 3, but now they are at 4. Do I have 6 spare stake markers? Okay, he wants me to go check his farm, and I'm sorry, Axelon, but what was your account name again? Your farm name? I think Retta's farm, I haven't seen what it looks like right now. Oh, I can though, can I? Let me go into my other farm here on my other iPad and I can see what his farm looks like. But I kind of think he stores some of his farms. Let me take a look. Oh, Retta needs help. He needs some help on one of his boats. And I got it. Yay! I like helping him reach his challenge of trying to get his move up on the leaderboard. Let me take a look at Retta's farm. No. I bet he's in the process of redesigning it. Yeah, he's in the process of redesigning. He has to be. I'm going to see what he can give me here. Purple voucher. I'm sorry, I'm on my other iPad for just a second, checking his farm. Retta's farm, he doesn't have, the machine's just sitting out in the open green pastures. He's got some of his trees bunched together. He's got all of his animals over on one side, but he has not, no, I'm not frozen, I'm on another farm. I was checking out, I don't have Retta's link on this farm, but I have him on my other iPad. I didn't want to jump in and out. I'm lazy. Okay, I was looking up somebody here. Who was I looking up? Okay, I know. We're going over and check out Max's farm. Okay, where did you clear up some? Yeah. I'm in the mood tonight for unlocking all these boxes. Gold coins. Now that is a waste of diamonds to me. You cleaned up some of the nectar. Yeah, don't buy any more nectar. Just don't buy any more. Oh, you got some goodies here. Don't mind if I take a few, because I'm going to be planting mine fields up with strawberries here in a few minutes. Okay, somebody else want me to take a look? No, I'm sorry, Gizmo. I wasn't frozen. I was on my sack-up farm looking at Rada's farm. I'm going to have to remember to log into Facebook when I come on this iPad. This iPad I'm on is the one. I think what Rada does is he has, I don't know how many spots you can buy here. I have 5, and I don't know how many more. I guess it only goes up to 5, but I'm guessing that Rada keeps his farms because the one he just had recently with his name on it, he's had that up before, so I think he goes back and forth. Kim, I'm not sure if you're in my friends book. Kim keeps wanting me to. What level are you, Kim? 74. I'm not sure if you're in my friends book or not. You'll have to add me. No, I don't have you. I have to laugh though. I'm here on the Strong Farm who's in my neighborhood. I've been calling him Omar, so now he's entered his name in after his farm name, so that I can get it right. It's Onar, not Omar. I hope I wasn't insulting him. Good night, Heyday Gaming. See you later. Okay. Does anyone else want me to take a look at their farm? I've had distractions here, jumping back and forth and everything. Now's your chance. Kim, did you see my code earlier? 8P2LV28RY. Look at Peter's farm. I don't know if I have him in the book. I know I have him on the Facebook. No, I have Peter on Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook on this farm, on this device, I should say. So, Peter, why don't you add me? Or is he left us, didn't he? Okay, I'll do that, Lynn. I think you're like 120 or something. Here I come. Checker Beach. All right. I like your house. That is so quaint, so farm-like. You know, for all my fighting to not go the Maggie way, I am really enjoying seeing the houses. Go to the beach. Oh, cool. Looky, everybody. I bought 4 of those diamond packs, so I've got 25 of the sand of the pebble, or what do you call it, the shell paths. Look at that. Very nice, Lynn. You know something that I've never noticed before? It's the chair sitting inside the beach cafe. Does everybody see that too? I'll make it larger. Peter, I'm going to get you. You just wait. I'll get your number one way or the other. Look at the inside the beach house. I've never noticed that chair. It looks like there's a lamp on the table and maybe some chips in the bowl there. How about that? Anybody else want me to go take a look? You know what? I should jump onto something here while I add the Facebook. Coming after you, Peter. You're not gonna get away. Only thing I can do right now is jump into this old bridge that I used to have to cross every day when I was going to and from school. While you guys look at the bridge, I'm gonna go into Facebook here. Now you got the bridge. Okay. I was telling a story about this when I crashed the other night off of YouTube. I used to have to cross this bridge twice a day, and it was a swinging bridge. If you look up where the cables... Hello, Retta. How are you? Retta, I'm just showing everybody the bridge I had to cross as a child when I was going to and from school. It was a swinging bridge, and the bridge was miles long, because if you look underneath some of that structure over there, if you look underneath the structure, you can see where there's flood waters under there. They used to flood really, really bad. But up in the middle where the cables dip is where it would really swing. Let me show you the other bridge picture. Maybe it will be better. I don't know. This is from the town side. The first bridge I showed you is from the farm side. You cross over the bridge and you're in town. One side's farms, the other side's the town. But see where the cables dip? We got caught up there in the school bus one day, and that bridge was rocking. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about that, going back to that time. That was horrible. So let's get back over here to the farm now that you've all heard my sad little story. If you've never been on a swinging bridge, we were told back as kids that if you swung very much, the bridge would actually break. I don't know if that's true or not. That was just an old farmer's tale or what, you know. But okay, we were looking at farms. I just added somebody to my book. Okay, it's Kim, and she wants me to go look at her town. Was it, Kim? Okay, let's go back and find her. 74. Whoops, I passed them up. There we go. Take a visit. Kim, you want me to go look at your town, right? Do I have you on my friends, Barb Ratters? Should I buy this or should I not buy it? Oh, okay, I'll go look at your sanctuary in just one moment. Right now I have this toolbox here. I'm just wondering if I should take a peek in it. Oh, I think I will go for it. Ah, a plank. Yay. Hopefully soon I can upgrade my barn. Okay, we're going down to Kim's town, her sanctuary. She wants me to take a look at it. If any of you I'd like it if you guys would take a look at my sanctuary. I decorate it, which is so out of line for me to do decorating, redesigning. Sorry, I'm all out of tea to drink, so my throat's getting dry. Oh, you use the rope fence. Very nice. You know, the rope fence just looks like it does belong there in the jungle atmosphere. Don't you agree? Let me go. We're going to go to Gizmo. We're going to take a peek at hers. I think I got everybody in here now. Gizmo 150. Wait a minute. People didn't show up, did they? Yeah, here we go. I'm sorry. They did. Oh, Gizmo, she leveled up. Alright. Oh, look at her house. The blue roof. It's got the gray cornerstones, limestone for the cornerstones of the house. She's collecting her paths here. Are you getting very many of the paths on your spins? Talk from your diaphragm, not your throat. I'm not talking from my throat. I'm just out of iced tea right now. Okay, Gizmo's collecting the paths there, everybody. She's getting them from the spins. And she's got the little, some people say that that is a sandbox, but it's really a life, like a swim ring of some sort. I have to tell you, my daughter's got a huge swimming pool. It's really, really big. And the kids all got these big floatables. They got like a big, I'll take pictures and post them sometime. They got this huge shark. They even have a big airplane. And I'm saying these things are like 6 and 8 feet long. By the time they put all these big toys in the swimming pool, there's no place left to swim. They're just hilarious looking. Okay, want to check out Gizmo's town. I think she said she did her sanctuary. Sorry about that. Yeah, I read it. You have like 5 different town designs all set, ready to change over anytime. Oh, thank you, Leonie. It's probably I copied, of course. If you saw my sanctuary tour slides, you would see that I kind of copied someone else's farm. I'm not original in that respect. I'm just a great copier. And Retta, I am working on one of the cards, one of the pop-up cards like Ricky's. You want me to do a video on it? I haven't gotten too far on it. But I will say this, Retta, I'm able to stream. I'm at 2 hours and 56 minutes, and I've had the green bar the entire time. My mic did drop, and I had to switch USB ports for that. But, oh, love it, man. Love this new computer. Okay, who else wanted me to take a look at their farms? I know, Retta, you haven't decorated your sanctuary, have you? I'm going to collect my rice here in a little while and then plant it with strawberries for the task tomorrow. Does anybody need any help over here? Look at that. Retta's 178. You know, Umit has been stuck on 517 for a long time. How many XP do you have to have at 500 points, though? At level 500. Bradders, you want me to go look at you. Are you on my friends bar? Level 95. BB Farmer, that's you? Farm designs, what we were talking about. Oh my gosh, how did you get so many of those paths? You know what? I never really realized that those were gold paths until you put them together with the gold. Gosh, how'd you get so many of those? Wow. Holy Toledo. A lot of decos there. Whole lot of decos. You got all your pets? Yep. What about names? Bradders, you haven't named them. Gotta name them animals, Bradders. What is 1,000 pounds in US dollars? I am no good with foreign monies at all. Okay. Anybody else want me to take a look at their farm? We're going to be shutting down here shortly. Oh, that's not too bad. Thanks, Google. A chunk layout? Oh, wow. Are you just switching to another setup that you already have made? Hello, HK. How are you? We could look at HK's farm. You know, I can show you. I was talking about the hotels earlier. Okay, let me see here. I want to show you here. I think she has a hotel over here. She's redesigned that. It used to be bigger. I have screenshots of her farm. Yes, she has definitely redesigned her farm. But she had the way she designed the hotels, or I don't know if you'd call it hotels or what, but she designed everything where it looked like all of her machines were sitting on different floor levels. It was really unique. I have a screenshot of it, and I will post that in my slideshow when I do it, when I do the hotels. But she usually has those, but she doesn't tonight. Sorry, guys. I thought I was going to show you something there. Dream Farm. This is HK's farm, everybody. Now there are some hotels. HK has joined my neighborhood. Quite happy to have him there. Am I going too fast? This is his farm. There's his heyday right there, and a toolbox. I'm in the toolbox. It's not another plank. Yay! Make it smaller so we can see it. Let's go over and check out his town. Yeah, it's too bad you can't do decorating or redesigning in your fishing lake. All right. Nice little town. There comes my train. What could I pick up if I wanted to? No visitors on the dock. I did that wrong. Nice. I'm not going for that. Check out the sanctuary. Very nice. Very nice. I'm not as... Oh, you couldn't see the hotel like... Let me go back over to his farm. Does this take him to his? Okay. See, Retta? What would you call them? He's got, I call them hotels built around his house there. Now, here comes a funny thing. These hotels are built with the outhouses. When I was a child on the farm, you call them toilets. When I was a child on the farm, we had the outhouse. I said we didn't have indoor plumbing earlier, if you remember. And for baths, I never had a truly hot bath. For the bath, so my mom would build a fire around the old cast iron pot out in the yard, and when that was hot enough, then she transferred it into an old metal tub. I'll have to collect pictures of these and show them to you. But we were poor. We didn't even have a television, let alone cell phones. But yeah, we were very poor. Hey guys, I've done this for 3 hours, and I think it's time to hang it up and take a real hot bath in a real bathtub with running water and relax and go to sleep. Does anybody have anything they'd like to add? I want to thank everybody for coming. It's really tough filling Ricky's shoes. He just has a way with the words and just flows right along with everything. I know I'm not a very good substitute for Ricky. He'll be back hopefully next Monday night. And for you see not only this farm, every farm, I can't see it. I see WC. No, I think I'm out of pina coladas. Huh. Ready? You can't see the farms? Thank you, Leonie. As I was going to say, Gizmo beat me to it. She will be streaming on, it's Friday morning, our time. Retta, you're really super, I tell you. Such a friend of Heyday. Gizmo's going to try and fill his shoes on Friday. Gizmo, if you look at my thumbnail later, you see that I posted some shoes up there for Ricky to see. And told him I didn't know which one I was supposed to fill. But anyway, it's really been great of you all. Hey, thanks Jessica and everybody else. You have a fantastic evening or day wherever you may live. And I will see you all later. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Good night.